Uh... Hey, come on. Wow, all lands in a Storm's Wrath. Okay, whew. I was so sad. I was almost so sad. Jesus. I don't know why chat does this to me. We had to name this deck Veggie Burger. I don't know why. I don't know why people are making me call these decks stupid fucking names, but it's up to chat. So now it's up to YouTube. You guys got to leave in the comments section below what deck name I need to use next. So basically, I'll put it in a poll from all the comments down below. I'll put them in a straw poll. We'll have it in the description of the next video. And then whoever wins will get either a free gift sub to the Twitch channel, or they will get a free Brew Around a card. And then I'll put it in a YouTube video. So make sure to leave your ideas down below, and hopefully we'll see it in the straw poll, and we'll go from there. But again, this is Veggie Burger 1.0. Need I say more? Okay, I do, because it's really stupid. So we have Wolfwallow Haven, Growth. This is an 80 card pile, by the way. So we have Wolfwallow Haven, Growth Spiral, Cultivate, and Uro for ramp. So everything early game is ramp. Everything before 4 mana. I would actually like to go up another ramp spell if possible, but I don't think we quite have the spots. If anything, I would like to take out Double Vision, to be honest, because I don't really think it's that great, but we'll go over that later. We have Fae of Wishes to get access to a sideboard. It's actually kind of necessary, and especially when you can get it off of a Genesis Ultimatum or a Sunbird's Invocation. It's very, very good. So again, Wolfwallow Haven, it enchants a land. That land taps for an additional forest. Then you can also pay 5, sacrifice it, and create a 2/2 wolf token. You can only do this on your turn, so you can't use it as a combat trick. So that sucks. But, you know, it's still good. It can come in handy as a pinch if you just need emergency blockers, you know. But it's still also decent ramp. We have Growth Spiral, just draw a card, put a land into play. Cultivate, this is just search your library, get a basic land, put it into play, get another one, put it in your hand. Uro, draw a card, put one into play, and then you can also escape it by exiling 5 other cards, which is perfectly fine, and then putting it into play, and then every time you attack with them, you get to draw a card, gain 3 life, and put a land in the battlefield, which is good. But usually it just dies instantly anyway. Storm's Wrath, this is just early board wipe. This is the only early board wipe we have in the deck, which is extremely scary. And that's why I think it did as poorly as it did, because 4 board wipes in an 80 card pile is not good. Double Vision, whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. So this is really good with Storm's Wrath if we need to. Fae of Wishes, it could be good later on in the game with Growth Spiral just to draw more cards. Cultivate, that thins out our deck like crazy. But we want to always try to use it with Genesis Ultimatum or Star of Extinction. Those are the best targets that we have for it. Haphazard Bombardment. Whenever it enters battlefield, choose 4 non-enchantment permanents you don't control, and you put aim counters on each of them. This works on hexproof targets as well, so you will have to keep that in mind because you're not targeting them. You're just putting a counter on them. So that's also really good. At the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more permanents you don't control have aim counters on them, destroy one of those permanents at random. So it's really cool. You get a little digga 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 digga. You get a little Las Vegas action. It's kind of funny. Especially the more you have, it's even better. It makes me laugh every time. Because you get to destroy 2 permanents, 3, or 4 if you're lucky enough. But by that time, if you have 4 out, they should have surrendered. There's no reason for them not to have surrendered. Worst case scenario, if you have 4 out and they're still coming at you with a bunch of lands and stuff, you can Yorion to phase them all out and then blink them all back in, and you get to redistribute 16 more counters, which is pretty obscene. Sunbird's Invocation. This is just whenever you cast a spell from your hand, deal the top X cards from your library, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. You may cast a spell with converted mana cost X or less from among those cards revealed without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. This is a big Mac Daddy. So we really like to do Sunbird's Invocation with Genesis Ultimatum. If we cast Genesis Ultimatum with a Sunbird's Invocation out, cast this for 7, we look at the top 7 cards of our library and we can cast anything in our deck outside of Ugin. So we cast anything being a Star of Extinction, another Genesis Ultimatum, another Sunbirds, a Bombardment, Double Vision, anything. So it's really fucking cool. Especially if we get a double cast on Genesis Ultimatum. Like if we have a Double Vision and a Sunbirds out, we end up double casting Genesis, and then if we get another Genesis from the Sunbird's Invocation proc, and then we can get a bunch of permanents from all 3 Genesis Ultimatums. It's like it can go fucking crazy, or it can just kind of fall flat and it'll get you 5 lands. It's very sad, but it does happen. You do end up getting a copious amount of lands out, especially considering that we're running with 38 lands. It can be very, very rough. But you do end up getting a shit ton of lands out, which means you can Genesis Ultimatum multiple times if you really wanted to. And then we also have an Ugin at the very, very top end. This is just a little bit of icing on the cake. Kind of a, if you need to, you can use it. You also don't want to minus it for more than 5, just because all of our good stuff being Sunbirds, Haphazard Bombardment are all at the 6 mana cost. It's not always possible to avoid that, but we try to avoid it as much as possible. And then it's just a bunch of lands. For the sideboard, we have the Crypt. This is just to exile their graveyard. We have a Life Goes On. This is amazing with Uro. So if we throw down Uro, it dies. We play Life Goes On, we gain 8 life. So it's a combination of 3 life from Uro and then 8 life from Life Goes On. It's 4 mana, gain 11 life. It's pretty good. Return to Nature, this is just to destroy an artifact or enchantment or exile a card from the graveyard. We'll never use the exile card from a graveyard because we'll just get the Crypt instead, because it exiles everything and it's free. Pyramid, like we can copy other people's enchantments or copy our own. It kind of depends. Sometimes in a clutch moment, we'll get it to copy an Elspeth Conqueror's Death to ECD something else. Rampage of the Clans. This will destroy all artifacts and enchantments. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller creates a 3/3 green centaur creature token. So this is really just our only way of destroying shrine decks, which kind of sucks. We may need to put more of one of these in sideboard for that specific reason. River's Rebuke, this also kind of helps a pseudo board wipe just by returning everything to their hand, especially since we are just destroying their lands with all of our land destruction cards. Makes it extremely difficult for them to be able to cast anything. Chandra 6, this just is constant pressure, can't be countered, so pretty good against control. You just consistent every single turn doing additional damage, possibly more the longer or the more turns that you have her out. Form of the Dinosaur, this is in there in a really, really tight pinch. So when it enters battlefield, your life total becomes 15. Beginning of your upkeep, it deals 15 damage to target creature an opponent controls, and that creature deals damage equal to its power to you. So it can be good, it can be bad, depending on what happens. The Immortal Sun, this is just to cut down planeswalkers if we absolutely need to. But usually if we're going to mess with planeswalkers, we'll just get Mass Manipulation. However, it just kind of depends on how much mana we have available. Mass Manipulation is very good, gain control of X target creatures and or planeswalkers. considering how much ramp we have and the Genesis Ultimatums and the fact that we could just get a ton of lands on the battlefield, Mass Manipulation ends up being very good later on in the game. And the fact that the higher the X cost is, the deeper that Sunbirds will dig into our library. We have Banefire for a massive hit, usually just kill with that. Finale of Revelation, this is just to get a bunch of card draw, find out what we need. Omniscience, this is, again, just to put something on, just put your dick on the table and win the game, basically. We have the Ugin, the Ineffable. This is really just single target kill and does some cool stuff, but I don't know why we have this in here, really. It's just kind of there because it can be there. But yeah, that's the Veggie Burger deck. It was pretty fun. It did work pretty well. It wasn't amazing, but it did work. It was, when I was in play mode, we were like 6-1, and then when we went to ranked, we went like 7 or 6-7. It was crazy. We ended up just going like 50-50 the whole way up. It was really weird. But it was a fun deck. It definitely needs some tweaks, I think. I think if we added more board wipes, I believe we have to take out Double Vision. I think that's just really weighing the deck down a lot more than I would like to admit. But I think that is weighing the deck down. But that's the deck. If you like weird abstract decks like this that make no sense and shouldn't work and don't work, but they're really fun to play and watch, make all your suggestions in the comment section below. And while you're at it, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. It really does help out the channel as much as possible. I know it's all cliche and shit, but apparently it does. Apparently it does. The channel isn't monetized yet, so we're not making any money off this. All the money that this is currently going to get, once it does get monetized, is going all to my video editor. So definitely make sure to check that out. For now, we're just trying to get it built up as much as possible. So every little bit helps, even if it's just a little subscribe and bell notification. So I'll see you at the end of the video. You guys are so weird. I love you all. You're amazing. None of you should go anywhere. You should all be fucked up. Just stay as fucked up as you are. I actually give good names. Do you, though? You know the blues. What in the fuck? Where are all my goddamn blue sources? Oh, that's bad. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so next turn we starve extinction. And this hurts, obviously. Ugh! God damn. That hurt. Okay. And starve extinction next turn. Goes back down to 2.
Depart Innistrad immediately. Or bloodline flows through you.
Alright, no Obliterator. Please, no Obliterator. Luckily, they can't cast it, but it would suck. Alright, Genesis Ultimatum. Okay. Oh, we got the castle. That's really good. That's really good. Oh, fuck. Oh, stop top decking lands. Thanks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Completely forgot Haven can do that? Yeah. It's pretty sweet. Got him. It was a good top kick. Yeah, top kick.
Top kick!
Dang it! Stop it with your damn card draw. It's like I want to attack, but I don't at the same time. You know? We have a 42% chance to get a land. It's not healthy. That's healthy. Yep. You take it. Yeah. That's a big no. Thinking. Oh, we got the castle too. Damn, he's top decking lands like a motherfucker. Rude. Does help thin our deck, though. Does help thin our deck. All right, we're back in the winning column. Back in the win column. We just fell flat so early. God damn it. Zero ramp. Is Historic just like ramp fest? Whoever ramps better? It's kind of what it's starting to feel like. Okay. So I believe next turn we have to Storm's Wrath. They missed a land drop last turn. Yeah, this is great. Beautiful. Next turn we Sunbirds. And if we top deck a land, this deck is 50-50 for a deck idea. Hey, it's not 50-50 anymore, okay? 9 and 8. Alright, calm the fuck down. We would probably need to take out the Wolf Willow Havens and add in Grazers, because we want to get lands into play if we were gonna do that. Yeah, we'll get a green source, right, chat? We will get a green source. I'm positive. I'm positive. I'm not positive right now anymore. Well, that's not good. We get to Storm's Wrath next turn. That's okay. Phyrexian Prey Pawn. I saw it once, but I haven't done it. Need a fucking green source, come on. Green! Green! Two, 3, 5, 6. Oh, that sucks. If we had a green source, we could have havened onto something and then use that mana to cultivate, and then the next turn, fuck me in the dick. It's like one turn too late, you piece of shit. We have too many green sources now. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna have to starve Extinction. Yeah, Wrath looks good, but okay. Might regret that. I think I'll regret that. Red, blue, blue, blue. Okay. Alright, we're at 1 HP. Come on. All right. We'll take the double cultivate. It's pretty nice. We just kind of went to fucking town. Kind of went to fucking town that turn. Hey, come on. Wow, all lands in a Storm's Wrath. Okay, whew. I was so sad. I was almost so sad. Jesus. All right, we're 10 and 9. We got it. We have ramp, and we have expensive shit. Need more ramp. There's no way we won't get more. Right? Just top deck, incoming 10 to shut up. All right, mate. All right, don't shut up. You're jinxing it. I feel your jinx. I feel the turn 2 thought erasure already. Win some, lose some. All right. One more land. Come on. Come on, baby, one more land. That's an absorb, which is super fine. And then we can just sunbirds. Oh god, Esper control. I thought you meant to say, oh good, Esper control. You did jinx it. You shitter. It's gonna be big Teferi. It's Karen.
I am Karn.
No, you're Karen.
You may regret that choice.
No. Who plays Mortify anymore? God fucking every answer. Ugh. This is not good. We don't want to lose anything that's in our hand. They're thinking a lot. I don't know if it's because they're fucking stupid or because they have another one. You know? You never know. You never know.
Are you certain of your decision?
Oh, I'm not getting lands. 3. He had some decent ramp too. And then he got rid of our 3/6 drops in 2 turns.
The time has come.
Yeah, this can bring back his big... This is a fucking nightmare because we missed 3 land drops.
what?
Hmm.
I'm not.
Keeps up an absorb. Rena screwed me like 3 times. Automatic use. Automatically queues when I want to play standard. I don't understand what you mean. How is it screwing you when you're trying to play standard and it queues you to standard? Mortify? Smells like another Mortify, chat. No. Alright, so he gets to tuck my bombardment and then bounce my double vision.
Hurry.
Yeah, the reason I even put them on the planeswalkers is just because I can't reliably get a land drop at all. I missed, I think, what, 4 or 5 land drops now?
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Gotta get double vision, right? I hope you have Mortified for that double vision. Or hope I miss a land drop. Again. 49% chance. Come on, chat. I have to guarantee my land drop. I'm sorry. Hate to do it. The fuck? Now we have a 52% chance. Yeah, we've missed like 7, 8 land drops now. Jesus. God, fucking finally. Alright. This is still a really fucking big problem. Please don't tuck my double vision. That's all I ask.
That's more like it.
Come on. Continue to not be smart.
Keep up the pace.
Alright. So I think we just starve Extinction here, right? I kind of want to double Genesis, but I have to get those Planeswalkers. Unless they have 2 counterspells.
I'll make use of that later.
Shit on me. So that's 1 absorb, that's 2 absorbs. It's halfway through his deck. If I trusted the Genesis Ultimatum enough, I would throw it out there to get the Ugin. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, thanks, Doomsday. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I will try to have a fantastic rest of the stream. Yeah, so they get to flip that as Kanta. Play their big Teferi. Please don't. All right. They had it. One, two, three, four. Okay, so they didn't play the Teferi. So I'm assuming they're keeping mana open for as Kanta. And not for a counter spell. It's what it smells like. It smells like as Kanta, not counter spell. Okay. I was incorrect. It was a counter spell. I take it back, Chad. It was a counter spell the whole time.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh.
We need to move quickly.
Okay. So it's good that that sticks. We're going to play Uro. One, two, three, five. They do have another Kai's Wrath, which is fine. We're really just trying to hit a goddamn land drop. We will never hit a fucking land drop, ever. Really, they don't tuck it. That is fascinating. Opponent is very aggressive. Yeah, 53% chance for land drop. Do you have a third Mortify? I would be mortified. Oh. Come on. I need this Genesis. Okay. Ultimatum gonna be 5 lands? Yeah, well, Ultimatum's gonna be countered. So that's their third one. Two. All right, whatever. You don't care. Don't even care.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
This is fine. We filled our hand. We finally got a couple lands on the battlefield. A couple. All right, so we're gonna double vision into Star of Extinction, I'm pretty sure.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Timing, yes.
Hold that thought.
Or do I kill that? I think I kill this Eldest Reborn. Yeah, I know. Esper leaving Sunbirds on the battlefield. It is also odd to me. It's their 4th absorb. We take those. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, 2 bombardments. Yeah. Yep. Yep. We did it. Easy game. Yo, what up, YouTube? Yeah, we going here, Strider. Come on. You didn't really think that I was that type of person, did you? Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you were even a little bit entertained by this video, please make sure to let me know down below. And if you have anything that you would like to see next, go ahead and leave that there too. And make sure to check out my live stream 5 days a week, every day except Sunday and Thursday. Stream times down below.